Hey guys, before this video starts, I just wanna say thank you who are watching my channel, who are supporting me. I just reached 5,000 subscribers. I mean, I passed it by almost 100. So that is mega amazing for me, and I am thankful to all of you for sticking up with me, for watching my videos and supporting me, and thank you for all positivity that you are guys giving to me. So this video is a really long one, and I am describing here and talking about part of my life that is really hard for me. So please stick to the end if you have time, of course, but yeah, if you don't, still I'm thankful for subscribing to my channel. And yeah, let's go to the video. Let's go. Oh my god, damn, like I just hate that I have to like do all of this thing, you know. It took me always 10-15 minutes to actually glue my phone to a car's windshield, and like in the second when I try to like film, you know, either my phone locks and then I have to like take it, unglue it from my windshield and start all over it again, or like stupid app on this phone like fails me. But yeah, I guess it will be a struggle until I get myself something like more compact, like smaller camera or something like that. But yeah, guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to car talk number 4. So I just finished my training. Like as you can see, I'm on like gym's parking lot, you know. There is like shit ton of cars around me. But yeah, workout was mega good, even though I literally had like good 4 hours of sleep this morning. I cannot say this night because I always work night shift, but I can say this morning. I think that's acceptable term of my word choosing. So yeah, let me just like try not to make a car I freaking hate this like automatic start stop thing inside of cars. I think like the companies, they just put that option in cars so that like a car can break down more easily, and they say, oh my god, you're like saving fuel and you're like saving environment, because when you are like in a still position, your car does not emit any of the poisonous gases, you know, into the atmosphere. But I'll say that's a crap, because the amount of damage that this kind of option do on your car is just mind-boggling, because it freaking destroys your battery. It freaking destroys your balancer. I don't know how to say it in English, but balancer in my language is that starter thingy inside of your car that actually turns the motor like electricity. Like that's a kind of tiny electric motor that like spins the motor, you know, and like few times until motor can fire up and start doing shit on his own, you know. And when you especially when you're inside of a town, you know, when you're constantly starting and stopping your car and stuff like that, that shit is constantly starting your car over again and over again and over again, and like it breaks down so easily, like and companies have to constantly make this stuff, and this stuff have to be constantly delivered, you know, and the trucks are like transporting car pieces and stuff like that, and it's just pure crap, and everything is producing CO2. And this thingy that they made does not have that many impact on things. So yeah, that was my rant about start-stop option inside of a car. So, but yeah, another thing, it says, oh my god, your car is wasting less fuel. No, your car is actually need more fuel to start up. And you know, your board computer can lie to you, you know, man. It's electronics, just like phone, you know, just like iPhone made it, you know, like some years before. They made deliberately, like iPhone, like phones, older models slower, so you can buy a new model. And that was a very schemy thing to do. Steve Jobs, I think he's dead. Yeah, he's dead. But yeah, Apple, you greedy folks. Yeah, stopping my rant here. Or talk about car. I want to talk about how I almost died at work. So, and this was like a long time ago, like a long time. I wasn't even welder at that time. So, to start this story, we have to like start from the beginning or start from the start. So, yeah, I finished my school in like 2011, you know, and I didn't finish anything like fancy or, you know, I finished like a school where I can work as a plumber, you know, the guy that installs water and heating and pipes all over your house. So I finished that school, but since I finished that school in Bosnia, of course I couldn't find that job, because in Bosnia, if you want some job, you have to buy it, you know. That was before, and I think still things did not change that much, you know. So long story short, I didn't have like money. My dad, my mom and dad, my family is not like mega rich or anything. My dad was a lumberjack his whole life. He is in pension now, but there is 0 days in a week besides Sunday that passes, and he must at least once in a day like start his chainsaw and at least like give it a little bit of gas, you know. He says he needs to like he's addicted to the vibration of the chainsaw and the sound of a chainsaw. He says he's addicted to that. And I believe him, because after all, he worked that his whole life. He worked 40 years as a lumberjack, and then he go to pension, you know. He got pension from Bosnia, you know, and from Croatia, because he also worked in Croatia before war. But after pension, you know, he still goes and work, you know, on like privately, you know. He paid for his own security and stuff like that, and he goes to work, you know. He was 59 when he go to like pension, and he still goes to work until he got like stroke, and then he stopped going to work and start caring for his health, you know. But that was not a story. I kind of drifted away as I always do. But yeah, I want to talk about thing about me, you know, how I started working, you know. I didn't have that much choice, you know, so I started working in a milk and dairy industry that was like close to my home there, like milk packaging factory, you know. And like stupid rain is pouring, and I don't know, guys, if it will be like messing up with my microphone, because I cannot connect microphone to this phone. But never mind, let me continue talking. Yeah, I worked there for 2 years basically. So, and my dad like basically gave me a piece of land that he bought near the town, near our hometown, you know. He like gifted it to me, you know. I also have two other sisters, and they also got their share of land. We don't fight or anything. And I was like, okay, damn, I should start like building something there, you know. But what can I build there when my paycheck is fucking like 250 euros and I work 330 hours in a month? Like, that's basically every single day minimum 12 hours of work, like, in a month. Like, that job was a pure shithole, you know. But I worked there and I was happy to have it, you know. So I started saving money, you know. I was saving money, like, and like few months passed, you know, and I saved like 1,000 euros. More months passed, I saved 2,000 euros, and then from that point, like, just to clarify, I started working like 7 days after I finished my school, you know. I was 17 at that time. I was like feeling 18 years old that year, but I started working before my birthday. So yeah, and when I saved some money, you know, I was like, okay, what I need first is like a driving license. So I went and, you know, I passed my driving test, got my license and everything, you know, and then I start saving again. I save a little bit of money, but it was pathetic. And my dad, he was not in a pension at that time. He came to me and said, okay, listen to me, you can come and work with me as a lumberjack, you know, and earn more money, you know. He told me he will help me too. He will like lend me some money and to start building something on my own. And I was like, damn, yes, thanks, you know. I was ultra mega happy, like, okay, and I was so stoked to work. Then I went to work as a lumberjack with him, you know, like, it's a mega heavy job, but I grew up in a farm. I grew up working with a chainsaw, you know. It was like a first toy that I got for my birthday. It was like a tiny toy chainsaw, you know. So I was like, start working with my father, you know. We were cutting down like big freaking trees. I don't know how to call it in English, the name of the tree species, but it's called freaking bukva in our language. And damn, did I miss a turn? I think I did not, but never mind. Yeah, like, heavy labor was never like unknown to me. I mean, damn, guys, look at my hands. They're always torn down maximally. But yeah, I went with him, and then first month that I got paid, I got 1,500 euros, like, and that was the biggest amount of money, like, at that point that I have ever, like, honestly seen in one piece and hold it in my hands. And I was like, damn. And I immediately, and my father gave me some money. I think he also gave me like 1,000 euros. And I immediately, when I came to home to Bosnia, we started working, you know. I started working, building my home, you know, and building everything, you know, making like from the ground up, you know. And we worked for 2 months, came home, paid the brick layers, like the guys that build house, you know. You like pay them to build your house. I'm not like a mason. I cannot build shit, you know. I can only weld, and apparently I can take down trees and kill nature, but that's not in my main goal. So yeah, let me continue. And we worked from like March of 2013 all the way to October that same year, which is the year that I started working out, but that's another story. I will tell that another time. And then shit happens, You know, we build house from the ground up. You know, we cover the house, we make a roof. You know, but inside of the house was not finished. You know, house did not have any windows. It was like brick and holes. You know how that stuff goes. And we started working that month, and my dad like got a heavy injury. Like when he was cutting down tree, like when tree was falling to the other side, it scratched the another tree, you know, and like the branch, like the thick ass branch, breaks away, and branch was falling towards my father, and he was running back, and when he saw that he cannot run back from that, he like lifted his hands up, and like the branch hit him and break his arm. And that was a shit situation. So we went back home, and you know, we were like, we stopped all of our working at like a home down there. You know, my parents have their own home, and it was nice, like really nice. To be honest, 90% of the time when I'm at Bosnia, I'm with my parents, in their house, because I grew up there and it's nice, and I love to be with them and help them around the house. So let me turn off like windshield wipers, because apparently rain stopped. Yeah, then we were like jobless, me and my father, for like a October, November, December. He was like he was having big trouble until his bone healed, you know. But in January of 2014 he was okay. So, and we were like, damn, should we go to work? Should we like wait until the weather was nicer, you know, because when you go to work as a lumberjack, you're working at mountain, you know, and there is no electricity. Where we worked, zero electricity, zero like anything zero, like basically we built our own house on that mountain from the like wood, you know. I will see if I can find some photos on my computer, but when I find them, they will be shit quality, because I make photos with I think it was like Xperia phone, like tiny one, you know. At that time was actually cool to own a Sony phone, but yeah, it is cool even now. Sony are very good phones, you know, and everything Sony makes is fucking quality. But let's not steer away from a story. Come back to storyline. We were like, okay, it's January, but there is no snow. There is like zero snow, literally. Like it's December, like November, December, January, and it's pretty much dry. It's cold, but it's dry weather. There is no snow, there is no heavy cold icy rains or anything like that. And we decided to go to work. So yeah, by the way, we worked in Serbia. So we were in Bosnia, but we worked in Serbia, and the mountain that we worked on is called Tisovac. You can guys check it out, and I will like put some photos of it if I don't forget it. So yeah, we went down to the mountain, you know. We went to that company, you know, to like call them, say, hey man, we will come to work, and company says, okay man, you can feel free to come to work, but you guys need to know, like if snow falls, it will be very heavy if you got stuck up on that mountain. And we were like, okay, no problem, like there is no snow this year, like we were just, you know, optimistic that snow will not fall down. So yeah, the heck is these people doing here? What? German people can be weird, but yeah. So we got there, and it was my father, my father, me, and 3 other dudes from our hometown. They came with us. So we started working, and it was freaking beautiful, because you literally could not get overheated because like the weather is like is cold, you know, but it's dry. And there is something about mountain air. It is so pure, and you just have, I would say, bigger appetite to eat. You see, as soon as I mention food, like my stomach starts working. You have kind of bigger appetite to eat. I don't know how to explain it. You guys have to go to the mountain and, like, I don't know, do something, and you will see it for yourself. And we worked from Friday to like next Friday. So yeah, basically 7 days. And when we woke up that next Friday, like the snow was starting to fall down, like a little bit, you know, nothing like ultra mega scary, you know, just like, you know, simple snowfall, nothing mega serious. I want to see, I think my phone is still recording, but I'm not sure, never mind. Yeah, nothing mega serious, like tiny snowflakes, dry tiny snowflakes. And those other dudes that came with us, you know, they immediately jump on the phone and start calling, you know, the company. Oh my god, you guys need to come and pick us up, you know, the snow is falling, we will get stuck up here. And you know, they made a giant panic. And just so guys, you know, they were 100% right about that. So company sends like a off-road terrain vehicle, like it was Lada Niva, it was Russian vehicle, very nice, to pick them up, you know. Vehicle came, like dude came, picked them up and drove them away, and they went home. And I was telling to my dad, like, man, like, shouldn't we go home with them, you know? And my dad, being a mega Slavic hardcore dude that he is, like, he just told me, oh my god, no, we will not, we did not come to work only for a, like, road expenses, you know, for like gasoline and car travel and stuff. We came here to, like, earn money and stuff. And I was like, okay, damn, like, I'm not arguing with you, like, you're my father, man. So we, like, continue to work. And by the way, at that point, me and my father were alone in, like, on top of the Tisovac mountain, like in Serbia, and there were no people, like, at, I would say, in a 10-kilometer radius around us. And we were in the middle of the forest, you know. They, like, the clearings, like the clear ground, like this, you know, was like 3 kilometers away from us. So we were in the middle of the forest, and when you are in the middle of the forest, and when you are, like, when it's snow falling, you know, you are not aware of how big the, like, snowstorm is, because like, a lot of the snow got stopped by branches and stuff like that, you know. And we were, like, working, like, every day from that Friday till next Friday. We were working our ass off, because, like, we wanted to, like, earn money that we kinda did not earn in those 3 months that my dad was hurt. So yeah, we were working hardcore. So, and next Friday me and my father woke up. So, and by the way, I forgot to tell earlier, there were, like, guys, like, 9 kilometers or 10 kilometers away from us, but they, like, on that mountain 10 kilometers from us, by the way, approximately, there, who the freak is writing me constantly, man? Yeah, 10 kilometers away from us is, like, old military base from Yugoslavia, you know, and some other, like, lumberjack company turned that base into a work house for workers that are there, you know. But we did not work for that company, and my dad knew about those people, you know, and we were, when was the summer and stuff like that, we oftenly did go to them to like charge our phones, to like watch some TV and stuff like that. When it's nice time at like Sunday, we did go to them and talk with them and stuff like that. Those people that were working there, they were also from my hometown, you know. So they were older people, like my dad's age. So and in their place it was nice. In our place it was nice too. I mean, yeah, but we did not have electricity or anything. We basically built our like wooden shed so we can sleep in there and have fun. I think I want to say to like live there, sleep there, you know, eat there and stuff like that, you know. We made a small like wooden like a bathroom, you know. We can take a bath there and stuff like that. It was pretty nice, man. Like I loved it. I mean I loved it. It did not bother me like at all to like sleep there, you know, and live there, because it was honestly, it was nice. It was kind of stressful, you know. I did not have internet, I did not have anything. I was just, when I'm finished with work, I was just, you know, the only thing that I have to think about, you know, is like food. Okay, we make food, we eat, and then we like talk, you know, me and my dad. And with us at that time, when it's summer, my dad's brother was with us, my uncle, you know, and a lot of people were there. You know, it was freaking nice, you know, nice atmosphere, very good people. Some of them were like shady as fuck, but they were also good. But never mind. Yeah, coming back to that stupid freaking dude, like driving 20, like damn. Yeah, coming back to the Friday, next Friday that we're working alone. We wake up and, you know, we drink our coffee, you know, and stuff like that. And we did go to work that morning, you know. We go just, you know, you take like a gasoline with you, and you just, you know, fire up your chainsaw and start, you know, like taking down trees. Of course, like every tree that you take down is marked by a engineer, like, I don't know, forest engineer, I don't know how to call it. Yeah, and we were working like few hours maybe that day, and snowstorm was so hard, you know, that my father, like, he took down the tree, and when tree was starting to falling, the wind blew so hard that it pushed away like the tree on the other, and tree like fell to the like contra side, that it was like starting to falling down. It was so hard, man, and it was scary. And my dad was like, damn, like this snowstorm is like too hard. It was like too powerful. Okay, maybe we should go to our like home shed, you know. We got to the shed, you know, and we were kind of like realizing the situation that we are in, you know. And the snowstorm is only getting stronger, you know. And then me and my dad was like, okay, damn, what should we do? And then we had a lot of things with us, you know. We have like our 2 chainsaws, we have like a huge damn axe, you know. We have like a chainsaws, like chains, and we have food with us. We had a lot of things with us, you know. Our documents, like money and stuff like that, you know. And then we decided to go to those people who are 10 kilometers away from us, you know. And we started walking like it was like, I would say 11 o'clock in morning, like I would say 11 a.m., you know. It was like around this time, basically, it's, I don't know, it's 12 now, but I imagine that is 11. We started walking, you know. I picked a chainsaw and I picked like the heavier bag with like a fixing tool. You always have to have a like tool set so you can fix your chainsaw, you know, if it breaks down. It's a really simple mechanism. There is not really that many complicated things, you know, inside of the chainsaw. But yeah, I picked that up, and I picked the chainsaw, I picked another bigger bag, and my dad picked up another chainsaw, and then we start walking, you know. And while we were walking through the forest, everything was fine, you know. We had about 3 kilometers of walk, or I don't know, I say 3 kilometers approximately, through the wood, you know, and it was fairly okay, you know. The snow was not too deep, but like it was getting colder and colder, like I would say every 10 minutes, like the temperature was falling down like a degree or two, you know. It was freaking cold, man. And while we were walking through the forest, everything was okay, you know. And then when the forest ends up and like the clearings start, you know, we obviously know where the road is, you know. But when we like walk out of the forest, snow is like this deep, you know. We know where the road goes, approximately where is road, you know. Like you can see by the shape of the snow where the heck is road, but it's this deep, man. And on some places, like the snow is like this deep, and like couple meters in front of us, like it's 2 meters, you know. You just like fell down. It took us that 10 kilometers. It took us 12 hours to walk. It was so hard, it was so heavy. And like last 2 kilometers, I would say, like it was completely dark because it was winter time, and it was like already dark at like 4 p.m. I would say, you know. It was already pitch black almost, and like the snowstorm is just blowing, you know. And from the bag that my dad was carrying, took clothes, you know. And like I remembering like putting on myself like the multiple like t-shirts, and I put some t-shirts on my head to act as a hat, and I put a big hat all over that. Just protect yourself in any ways possible. So yeah, last 2 kilometers, like I was only focusing on 2 things. I was focusing, do I hear my dad behind me? And I was praying to God that there is at least somebody in those like like old military base, that there is at least somebody. And if there is no people there, and if everything is locked, I was like, fuck it, I will fire chainsaw, I will cut down doors, and I will break in and like make fire from like anything. I will like cut down chairs or something like that, you know. I'm thinking constantly like, damn, and my dad is behind me, and he's like damn old, and like you start getting like every single possible scenario that you can imagine, like is going through your head. And it's like, damn. And I was like 19 at that time. Damn. No, I was 20 actually. And yeah, where did I stop talking? Yeah, so we came close to that base, military base that is turn out working homes, and I saw light. I saw light inside, and like, okay, like why do people like are passing? I'm driving like 100 kilometers an hour. It's like speed limit here. Damn, German people have no patience. But yeah, I saw a light like from a distance in a small window, and I started to cry. I cannot express the like feeling of happiness and joy that I experienced at that moment. I cannot express that, guys. It was like, damn, I will start to cry right now. Oh my god, sun is killing my face. Yeah. And then we came like almost running, and we came in front of that door, and we started banging, doom 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 doom, like, and the guy opened the door, and it was the guy from our hometown. His name is Radosh, by the way. I will park my car here because the story will almost end, and I will get myself a freaking kebab. There is no parking here. Never mind. Let's drive. Yeah. Like, he come out, and he was like, he was frozen. Like, when he saw us, he was like, "Damn, guys, we thought that you people went away from your shed because they knew we didn't have like anything in our working where we worked. You know, we didn't have electricity or anything." Where do I find parking for myself? Like, what the heck is with these cars today? Yeah, we walked in, you know, inside. We walked inside of their I would call it like house, like, you know, and there was like a giant mirror, right when you came in, you know, like on the side. And I looked at that mirror, and like from when we were walking, like the wind, like snowstorm was blowing from this side, like my entire side, you know, I was like fully dressed, you know, my clothes on this side, you know, my sleeve, my like part of my pants, and it was like one giant armor. Like, it was frozen completely, totally frozen. Like, it was like a giant piece of glass. It's on me. So, oh my god, I took down my clothes, you know, of course, you know, I went, changed my clothes and everything, and damn, it's hard to talk. They literally like bring a food to us, you know, and they bring like giant what is it called, like giant like thing where the like you make soup and everything, you know. They bring in front of us, and we were like, I ate like a crocodile that night. I was hungry as hell. So we like, when I remember when I took down the clothes, you know, they have like showers, like, you know, just like every home have a shower. I went to shower myself, and like the warm water, you know, you adjust water for yourself. The warm water felt like a fucking fire on me, you know. I like slowed down, like almost water to cold. Like, I think it was like my body was like so heated up from inside, you know, that any form of heat from outside was like a mega burning to me. And I was like, yeah, we like dinner there, we sleep there and everything, and then and yeah, while we were walking, there is no phone reception because there is giant ass snowstorm, and they have like a phone with a phone line, you know, with a wire phone, you know. They called our company, you know. Our company was like, we send like a rescue team for you guys, but they send it to our old place, you know, and they somehow contacted the rescue team. They told them where we are, and they came, they picked us up and drove us to that town where our company is. Our company paid us the work we do, and it paid us like how do I say it, like almost like double of that amount for the shit that we survived. And it was one and only time when I was like afraid of dying, you know, and I was more afraid for my like father, you know, than I was like for myself, because I felt strong. I felt I can walk like 50 kilometers, you know. But he was like old at that time. He was like over 50 years old, and I forgot to say it, he is diabetic also. He's diabetic for like over 30 years at this point. But yeah, long story short, they drove us to the town, like they paid us, you know, and we came home. And from that point in the future, my dad was like, okay, son. He never called me that. He always called me by my name. He was like, okay, just maybe it's like more safe for you to return to work in that milk and dairy industry and earn however you earn, like you do, like if you want to work on your house, you work with however, when you collect money, you continue building, and he will also help me out like a lot. And then I returned to that milk and dairy industry. From that point, when I returned, I worked another 3 years there, and then I quit that job, and you know, I went to welding school and became a welder, and that's my long story short, you know. But yeah, I will stop my story here, and I will also tell you like the story how I got when I got the welding job, when I went to Slovenia and started welding. But yeah, I hope you guys are alive by this point and not dead by my story. But yeah, it is hard to talk to yourself in front of the camera, and I don't want only to do like reaction videos on my channel. I want you guys to know me more and to know my story, and I really been through a lot in my life, and I'm just 30 years old, so yeah. But with that said, guys, if you are at the end of this video, I cannot express my thanks to you. I don't even know if I said this right, but even if you're open this video, I just want to say thanks, and please subscribe and comment down below. Like, yeah, I will see you in another video. Ciao.